It was a celebration galore all through yesterday as President Muhammadu Buhari rewarded athletes Amusan Brume and others with honors, national honors, and a whooping sum of 200 million naira. Of course, congratulations to those two celebrating. Good morning and welcome to Sports Recap on Hughes TV. I am Aidan Luben.
Of course, the Europa League also had actions last night as we saw Ronaldo score before Messi, Mbappe and Neymar, and maybe every other star who is yet to feature in that very league. I'm Richard Badum. Good to have you.
All right, quickly beginning from the local scene, President Muhammadu Buhari on Thursday approved the national honors of Officer of the Order of the Niger and cash awards of 200 million naira for Team Nigeria's contingent to the 2022 Commonwealth Games and the World Athletics Championships. And at a award ceremony held in the State House in Abuja, the president congratulated the athletes for their outstanding performances, saying their hour of sporting glory beamed the radar of the world on Nigeria. How will you react to the celebrations?
I think, like I saw that yesterday, and I hailed the fact that the president has actually recognized excellence in sports, and this should motivate others to come all out and do the same. That is getting themselves on the podium.
Apologies for the sudden break in transmission, but before that break we were talking about Tobi Amusan and Brume who were rewarded. Of course, part of what they got included gold winners and of course cash rewards in that award yesterday.
I think 200 million is okay for the whole of them. I think about 17 or so. And not just that, at the same time, you may want to look at the fact that they got the OON award instead of the MFR. The likes of Ese Brume actually said, wow, she was surprised. She was thinking the award that will be conferred on them will be the MFR, that is Member of the Federal Republic. But it was instead given, Office of the Order of Niger was the award given. I think what a great one for the athletes who actually went all out to do well. We expect more from others.
Of course, away from that particular one to other matters. Following the invasion of the Abuja office of the League Management Company by the Nigeria Police Force on Thursday, the Club Owners Association of Nigeria have condemned the act, describing it as unlawful. The LMC is the body in charge of organizing the Nigeria Professional Football League, but last Friday, a circular from the Sports Ministry described the league body as illegal. How would you react? Stakeholders are reacting. How would you react as a sports analyst?
I think coming from you know, the club owners, to me it's more like, you know, trying to rub salt on a wound. Why am I saying this? The club owners passed a circular or a letter to the sports minister, which he went through. After going through the letter, the minister saw reasons. Now, in that letter, I think number 6 of that letter also stated that the club owners chairman or the chairman of the NPFL League is supposed to stay in that position as a second vice president and not a member of the executive of the NFF. So you see that they are looking for an automatic position. The LMC being disbanded, I think, is one way of giving them that position. If you look at it, we might see in coming days that they will tell you that this is actually the position of club owners. And whoever becomes the club owners chairman, as is the chairman of chairman, actually will step into that position. And it's a sad one for us.
Well, of course, there were also speculations that an interim team is is about to be set up to manage at the NPFL. Which hands do you think, what do you think should be done to ensure better compliance from the league management company?
I think if they're actually bringing out, a different team for the interim time, I think the interim management should come from people who know football very well and not people who actually have interest in administration alone. We are bigger than just administration. Let's bring in people who actually understand football, not people who understand how to, take money out. People that can make the brand go bigger, people that can make it great. Before now, NPFL was shown on TV. Before now, we see NPFL on cable TV, not just TV, on cable TV. But of late, you can't even see them on internet. Not to talk about the cable TV. You can't find them on social medias. Not to talk, and it's a very sad one for the league.
Of course, away from the local league now to the Super Eagles, where Valentine Ozawafo has been called up for the Nigeria International Friendly against Algeria on September 27 in Oran. This was confirmed in a statement on his French club website. The 23-year-old, who is on a loan season from Shakaus from Turkish club Galatasaray, was drafted in to fill the void left by injured duo Ajayi and Kenneth Omero, who have been ruled out of the game. Meanwhile, Super Eagles coach Jose Poseru will also be without quintet of Victor Osimhen, Sadiq Umar, Jamilu Collins and Akinkumi Amu for the friendly due to injuries.
I think it's not a sad one for Nigeria per se, but it's a good one for Valentine because either ways he'll be playing from the bench. He'll be coming from the bench. The likes of Ameru and the likes of Ajayi all comes from the bench because we have Leon Balogun and of course William Troost-Ekong, who are regular starters for the Super Eagles. So Valentine will always come from the bench until he's been. Don't forget there are other players that might actually start before him, so that we can test them. Sorry, so that we can test the players. For me, I feel it's a good call for him, and if he performs with the little time he will get, definitely we expect more from him.
Of course, moving now to boxing, where Anthony Joshua's promoter Eddie Hearn believes Tyson Fury can still call off the Old British super fight with Joshua slated for December 3. Hearn revealed exactly where negotiations stand for the Battle of Britain. Joshua is desperate to take on the Gypsy King as he is worried that his chance to take on Fury may never come again after this opportunity. Now talks remain ongoing for the fight, which is scheduled for Cardiff's Principality Stadium. On where things stand, Hearn said they have accepted the terms of principle, but there is a lot more to go into the agreement.
I wish this fight can be called off.
Called off?
I wish, because this actually, I fear for Joshua, to be sincere, I fear for Joshua. I expected him to go, with a lower challenge now and not, a fighter like a fighter in his prime like Tyson Fury. But whichever way, if he feels he has what it takes to defeat Tyson Fury, we're definitely behind him. But calling it off for the hand, I think this will not be possible. Even if the camp accepts, Joshua himself might not take it.
But like they said, he may never have the opportunity to fight Fury in his career again if he misses this one.
Yeah.
So I think it's about history, it's about the money, of course. Making history is going to be the biggest fight.
You may not fight everybody. You may not fight everyone in your career. You may not play against everyone in your career. That doesn't mean you are not great. It only means time and chance, the opportunity didn't come for you to meet this person. And that's just all. I think for Joshua, he has done a whole lot. 22 KOs to his fight. Definitely, you get to see only few boxers have such amounts of knockouts in their career. So for me, he has done a whole lot. So I think he should just. But for this fight, I still see it coming through December 3rd.
Of course, moving away from that particular one now to the results that took place in the Europa League. How will you react yesterday? We saw Ronaldo getting his first goal for the season.
I think congratulations to the Portuguese captain. They actually did very well together. So at least we've seen we're yet to see some other players playing that league and score. It's not really easy scoring in the Europa League. At least getting the penalty and converting it is now a big deal in football because we see most good players lose away penalties. So for Manchester United, it was a nice one.
All right, talking about sport, that's the much we can take on today's episode on Sports Recap on Hughes TV. It was a wonderful time. I am Aidnan Lubem.
Richard Badung is my name.
Thank you for watching.